Hello and welcome back to The World According to Reese. In this video, I want to talk about what it has been like growing up blind, particularly around school, sound and sensory challenges. I'll also touch a little on autism and how all of these things together shaped how I experience the world both then and now. I'm not telling this story to be dramatic or negative, but to explain some of the things that aren't always obvious if you haven't lived them. So I was born blind due to a condition called optic nerve hypoplasia, often shortened to ONH. In simple terms, it means that the optic nerves didn't develop properly before I was born. And interestingly, this means that not only can I not see, but I also have no sense of smell either. So I've never had usable vision, and I've always experienced the world primarily through sound, touch, memory, and routine. Because of that, sound has always played a much bigger role in my life than it might for someone who can see and smell. When you're blind, sound isn't just background noise, it's information. Sound can help a blind person to avoid obstacles, judge space, tell you where people are, and give you a sense of what's happening around you. But that also means sound can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially in busy or unpredictable environments. Primary school being one of these. One of the things I remember most clearly about primary school is noise. Corridors, classrooms, chairs scraping, people talking all at once, the echoing sound of the gym hall, the shrill sound of a whistle during gym class, and especially school bells. School bells were particularly difficult for me. I often heard them much more loudly than other people seemed to. If I was standing in a corridor and knew the bell was about to ring, I'd feel anxious in advance, sometimes covering my ears before it happened. That anticipation was often worse than the sound itself. For other pupils, the bell was just a signal to return to class, go for break, go for lunch, go home, etc. For me, it could feel sudden, intrusive, and overwhelming. As I got older, I was diagnosed with autism, which did help to explain things about how I process sensory information. Autism can affect how someone experiences sound, touch, routine, and unpredictability. When you combine that with blindness, everyday environments can feel much more intense. Busy spaces, unexpected noises, and changes in routine were often more challenging than the blindness itself. It isn't about being unwilling to cope. It's about how my brain processes the world. Routine became really important for me growing up. Knowing what was coming next, where things were, and how environments worked made everything feel safer and more manageable. When routines were broken, or when things happened suddenly, it could be very unsettling. That's something I still notice today. It's also why things like accessibility, clear communication, and predictable design matter so much. All of these things reduce unnecessary stress. Looking back now, I don't see these experiences as failures or weaknesses. They were part of learning how to exist in a world that isn't always designed. With people like me in mind, understanding blindness, autism, and sensory processing has helped me understand myself and indeed understand others better. And hopefully, videos like this help others understand as well. In a previous video, Blindness, Beyond Myths, I talked more generally about some of the assumptions people make about blindness, including sound and sensory experiences. I'll link that video in the description in case you'd like to watch it later. I wanted to make this video to give a bit more context around what growing up blind has actually been like for me, not just in terms of mobility or technology, but in how everyday environments felt. If you found this video helpful or relatable, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.